So, uh, so today I will explain about MCP server. So, what is MCP server? In a standard way, model context protocol. MCP means model context protocols. Model means LLMs. Context means information, or some useful keywords. Protocol means HTTPS and HTTP. It is the transport layer that is transport the data between one place to the another place. So, why use MCP servers? Why MCP servers? So, before MCP, supported is you want to connect with LLM external tools. Suppose so LLM can't get the external data and up to date data, so you need to connect with the API. So before MCP is a lots of API connected with the LLM directly. So it's a congested, or this is the take a more time and is the most cost effective. So this concept work on M good N before MCP. What is M good N? This is a one model and N number of external tools connected with the directly with the help of API. So suppose that your code is crash. So manage the code and manage the API is a different, or is a that. So after what will be the happen in after MCP comes? So after MCP comes in, what will be happen? So here there are number of external tools. You can add a number of external tools like Slack, GitHub, and there are many external tools that connect with the one servers. This is the model context protocols. This is the model context protocol one server, and the server this direct connected with the MCP, connected with the LLM. So that is the before MCP, and after MCP why use MCP. So before going to the MCP, I will be MCP architecture. I will be explain. So MCP is working based on the client and server architectures. So you know already client and servers. So it exchange the data between over through the transport layer like at HTTP and HTTPS and STDIO. So I will explain what is the components. So there are three components: host, client, and server. What is host? So you familiar with already Claude, Desktop, ChatGPT, cursors. There are new tools like comes in the market, and like Agentic AI, and also ChatGPT is supported the MCP, and Gravity and is also supporting cursors. So what is client? Client is the main things of this data exchange the data between one place to the another place, like pass the information through the one place to the another place with the help of MCP, with the help of protocols. What is server? So in this server works is a set of program or tools, is set of programs that expose the tools or prompt or resources. What means tools, prompt, and resources? So when you create a MCP server, that will make the MCP tools like for I have a data, I have a personal database, I want to chat with my database. So first of all I make a tools like as a define as a function, like this is a create database function name, and this is called a tools, and delete a database, this is called a tools, like that. That is the support server is a program, or is expose the tools prompt is a predefined, so I will explain when I show the demo. So this is the components and how will work MCP server. Suppose so here MCP host already I will do it. Cloud ID you can use any others. So user here pass the query. So protocols, here is the protocol. So first of all I will understand with the architecture. So here is the client or host. This is a MCP protocols, and this is MCP protocol. This is server, MCP server, server one, server B, and server C. One server is connected to data source, second is data source, and one is remote server. One is coming with the API or remote. So how they work? How does the MCP work? Here, user pass the query. So suppose that I will make a calculator. This is the one tools like calculate, multiply. I want to multiply 5 plus 7. So how does it work? So user pass the query through the MCP, through the through the IDs. I can use a cloud. Suppose that I will pass. I want to multiply 5 7. So pass the go through the, so LLM decide, so is generate a text or go to the tools. So decide the tools because is already defined, and he has already create a MCP server and expose the tools. So LLM go to the MCP server with the help of MCP protocols, then go to the local data source, and so MCP server. So select the tools. which tools? There are multiple tools like multiply, divide. So here is the user asks, I want to multiply 5 7. So MCP server selection, tool selection here is happening. So tool selection like multiply, multiply tools. So select the multiply tools, and then go to the data source. Data source, execute them, then pass to the MCP server, then MCP server through the MCP protocols. That is the work the MCP server. Here I will show the demo. So already I discussed about the MCP architecture and how it does work. So I will be show the demo and create a one simple MCP server and then run it. So first of all, you need to one package UV and PIP. So you can use UV because UV is faster than the PIP, and UV is support for MCP. So I have already installed the UV. Just right, I will be initialize the UV in it. See here is initialize. In the main benefit of UV is already give the README file versions and one Python file and dependency file. So so here is the completed, and then next go for the MCP package. Here is the I will be use here fast MCP package. I will show it here. Fast MCP. Here here is the latest package of the MCP server because when Anthroponic was released, this is the more complex, but he's the updated, and this is the latest version of MCP. He's the fast MCP server. This is the simple and more user friendly. So here you can use this package fast MCP. So I will install with the help of UV add fast MCP. So here is packaging. Package is added, and it will take the 2 and 3 seconds. So here, this is the most benefit of UV package is the install the package. It's take a 2 and 3 seconds, but in case PIP is take a time. And so here, so clear the screen and go to the main file. Here is a already defined function. Clear them. So write from MC from fast MCP import fast MCP, and MCP is equal to fast MCP, and give the server name my first MCP. Then here you can I will create tools like add two number. So here shift I direct MCP dot tool and define the function. Here is the add, here a plus integer, b is also integer, then is return a integer. So here documentation is doc string is most important because is why is the most important, because LLM understand the function and tools with the help of doc string. So here is the mention of the doc string, add the two numbers plus b, then return a plus b. Here is completed, and you can create a multiple tools, but I will be here and I will be create a one tools more, like multiply, df multiply a int also and b int also. So here return so doc string is important, multi multiply the two two numbers, return a into b, then I will be define the main. So here MCP dot run and transport. Here already discussed in architecture in MCP is a transport protocol. Protocol is nothing but is a transport. You can mention the STDI, STDIO and HTTP is when you connect with the API. You can mention here HTTP is removable transport layer. Then when you local, you are creating a local and connect with the local to mention the STDI, standard input output. Here transport is STDI, STDIO. Here is completed. Then I will be run here. Go to that here. Write down UV run fast MCP. UV run fast MCP dev main dot py. Here it will be take 1 to 3 seconds. Then create a MCP server, MCP inspector. So take a time. Yes, is a starting. Is a starting tool. Then start. Here is inspector. You can check here. The inspector is starting. So here now connect your server. Server is created. Your now connect and check it. So here connect. Click it here connect and it will be you give a green signal. Is connected when is take a time. Yeah, it's connected. Is connected and it will show the green. Is there are more resources prompt and tools. Here will be here tools. Is a list of tools. Here are I already make here. So here make two tools. One is add and one is multiply. Here is show the two tools. Here you can use here. Just pass one number here and 30. This is 14. And here run the tools. Here success 20 and 36. 26. Here is a finally give the output, that is the here all. That's about for your MCP